Hello and welcome back to FE7 0% Gross Eliwood Hard Mode. This is Chapter 24, Unfulfilled Heart. It is a defense map, and it is one that is, I think in theory, supposed to be pretty scary because our lords are isolated and away from all of our other units, separated by a mountain. But in practice turns out to be one of the easiest chapters in the entire run, and honestly, like, pretty uninteresting. So I'm going to try to move through it really quickly. So basically, we're deploying Heath, Fiora, Wrath, Wallace, Marcus, Legault, Ninian, Isadora, Hawkeye, Canas, Priscilla, plus the lords. And we only really have a couple of objectives. I mentioned it's a defend map. Unlike other defend maps, we can't end the chapter early by killing the boss. So we gotta just sort of sit around and wait it out. But we do have a couple of side objectives. One is to get the hammer and staff from this village, and one is to steal this guy's Night Crest, which we don't really need, but you know, it's money. There is a shop up here, but there are a lot of Wyvern reinforcements that come in here, and I think it's just kind of not worth trying to push up to get, like, to the shop, given what you can buy there. It's just like, whatever. It's easier to just not bother. so I probably won't. Anyway, yeah, so let's get started. So, first thing that happens, we get a Heaven Seal, and Louise and Pent show up. So the Heaven Seal can, unlike in FE8, where you can promote Erica and Ephraim regardless of what level they actually are, we cannot promote the lords here unless they are actually level 10. And I have no illusions about getting them there, right? Level 4, level 5, like, whatever. Eliwood's level 8, but he can't use it, so that doesn't matter either. So yeah, that's all a big whatever. So what we are going to do is, well, actually, I guess the first thing we're going to do is talk about Pent and Louise. So Louise is a sniper with pretty good bases all around. Her strength is not super impressive. Her speed's quite good. Pretty good defense for a sniper. Very good resistance. Her con is a little on the low side, which does hamper her speed a little bit, similar to Isadora, although bows in general are lighter weapons than most of the weapons that Isadora has to use, so, yeah, so she's pretty fast. I mean, I think, well, how fast is Pent? The same speed? I think, she's the fastest unit I have right now. Isadora's got 16 speed. Yeah, so, yeah, she's pretty fast. Obviously, as a bow user, she has limited utility on enemy phase, which can be a problem. She comes with a white gem, so that's nice. She comes with an A support with Pent, which is also nice, because, like, I have, like, 0 supports unlocked. And, yeah, so, I mean, she's definitely usable. I don't know how much I'll be using her, but, you know, she can get stuff done. Then we got Pent. Pent is amazing. I mean, I talked about this a little bit when he showed up in the desert, but so he's got the same speed as Louise, more con though, and well, the Hellfire does slow him down, but neither the Fire or Thunder Tomes slow him down. I want to say they did slow Sale down in FE8, but yeah, like, Pent, basically, like, aside from the Hellfire, Pent is going to be getting full use out of that 17 speed of his. His 18 magic is outstanding. I mean, if you compare that to, say, like, Hawkeye, who's got 18 strength, and granted, you know, in general, axes have a little bit, more might than tomes, although, I mean, Hellfire is a lot, but, like, if we compare that to, like, you know, Fire and Thunder, I guess Thunder actually has as much as an Iron Axe, but, like, you know, Hawkeye could use, like, a Steel or Silver Axe, but the point is, like, you know, similar damage, but against resistance, which is, in general, what enemies have less of, and then you combine that with, the superior speed, and Pent is just killing everything. Like, he's He's just like an absolute monster. He's also got really good durability with like 11 defense is... I know it's less than Hawkeye, who's got 14, but it's like... it's more than Marcus. I mean, it's less than Wallace, but that's not really, you know, surprising. But I mean, for a mage, like, that's really good. 16 resistance, obviously fantastic. So he also gets additional durability from his support with Louise. His HP is pretty good. And he comes with A staff rank, which means he can use every staff in the game. There's no S rank staves. There is an S rank animatome that he can use. So training that up is nice, but basically he's got perfect weapon ranks out of the box. Same with Louise for, you know, what that's worth. Yeah, so he's really, 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 really good. Probably right now the overall best unit I have right now. I mean, it's a little hard to say, but like between his excellent combat and his staff utility, I would say. I mean, he's not mounted, right? So that's definitely a drawback. But overall, I think he's probably the best unit I have right now. Anyway, I brought some weapons for Pent on Lynn, and then I brought some stuff for Louise on Eliwood. So I'm gonna just start by having, Lynn come over here and trade some stuff over to him. He doesn't really need the Elfire, so I'm actually gonna trade that for the heal staff, which he probably won't use either, to be fair, but he definitely does not need the Elfire in this chapter. And then we're just gonna stick him over here, equip a Fire Tome, and let him start enemy phasing all these dudes. And then we're going to have Eliwood trade some bows over to Louise. Meanwhile, there's a couple of Wyverns over here that we want to enemy phase with Hawkeye, so I'm going to put him over here. And then we want to maybe take these guys out. It's not really that important, but we're going to start working on that by having Fiora come over here, poke this guy with a sword. And then we're going to bring Keith over, dance for him. And then we're also gonna have Canas try to take this guy out and probably fail. Oh, or succeed. You know, that works too. Fine with me. And then we should be able to take this guy out with Heath. And then I'm gonna go ahead and have Louise, for reasons of support, stay over by Pent. Most of the enemies that come in are gonna come in from up here, the reinforcements. There are others, but most of them are gonna come in from there. So that's the reasoning with that. I want to keep Hector out of range of that mage, so he'll just sit over here. Meanwhile, over here, if I recall correctly, yeah, he would need to use the Silver Lance to kill that guy, so instead, he's gonna take this guy out with an Iron Axe to prepare for these other enemies coming down, and then Wrath is going to take out that guy, and then Marcus, I want to say... Okay, so yeah, he doubles that guy. We'll just... We put... Okay, you can still get to Wrath, right? So we're gonna put Marcus here with the Steel Sword, have Wrath equip an Iron Sword, and then we're gonna... let's see, this guy runs into Isadora here, which is fine. We're gonna have Legault start making his way down here. I just want to make sure he doesn't get into the range of that Wyvern. Whoops. And he's coming down to steal that Nightcrest. And then I think we're going to... Let's see... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8... Just gonna rescue Ninian around a little bit. Get her closer to the left side, because that's gonna be where we're probably gonna need dancing the most in the upcoming turn or two. So now that it's enemy phase, something I will mention is just that, like, after the initial, like, turn or two, it doesn't matter a whole lot what I do on this map, to be honest. There's really not that many enemies after the initial wave of them. And, I don't really, like, so it's a chapter where you have to take all 11 turns. And normally in a playthrough like this, like, that means, oh, this is a good opportunity to train some units up, but there's not really anybody that I need to train. Like, if you look at weapon ranks, I didn't go through that, but basically everyone who cares about any kind of weapon rank has like a high B or A rank in that weapon, or they're like at like E rank, where it's like they're so far away that it doesn't matter. Like, you know, and that's true of staff ranks, not just weapons. So like Priscilla and Pent both have A rank. The exception to that is Kanas, but he's stuck at E, so like, you know, it would be nice to get him to D, but it's like, it's not really a big deal having him to be able to use Amend. So, yeah, there's just not like a whole lot that needs doing here, truthfully. Anyway, so we're going to have Wrath come around here, and I guess I'll just use the Silver Bow, take this guy out. Alright, now this guy here can get to there. Legault can actually get onto the mountain, so I think we're just going to do that, because he will surely not kill this guy on enemy phase, which is what we want him to not do. And then Wallace is going to spend the chapter down here. There are eventually Wyvern reinforcements that will show up down here. It takes a long time, but Wallace is just going to spend the chapter down in this corner. I'm not going to bother to move him back up. And then we'll bring Marcus around as well, so he can help. Let's see, I'll make sure that he does not get attacked by that guy, because Marcus like might crit kill him. I've at least had that happen. Okay. Meanwhile, this, of course, right now is the biggest area of threat. Hawkeye cannot get into the mountains far enough to take those guys out. So what we probably want to do, there's a forest here, just there. It's a little unfortunate that Nos can't reach anybody from there, because I'd like to park him there. I could have him come down here and attack this guy, though. Would make some sense. And then we could just... Let's see. We could take out the mage with Hawkeye and then dance, then rescue Ninian. I think that would make some sense. Okay, and now... So we could just put Hawkeye over here. That works out pretty well. Ain't nothing gonna hit him from there. Go ahead and do this as well. Yeah, that's fine. Okay, so now we just need to make sure that we don't drop Ninian off in range of these wyverns, which shouldn't be too difficult. We can just drop her, like, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. She does have 8 move, right? Yeah. So we'll do that. And And that should be good. Meanwhile, we want to eventually get down here. It's not really urgent, though, and once these guys are out of the way, there will be nobody else in the way. So... I mean, of course, we could just use Isadora to do the dropping of Ninian. Yeah, let's do that. It's easier. And then... So, I think... Yeah, so we're just gonna send Fiora down here in anticipation of eventually working her way over towards this spot. I don't plan to even bother to take these guys out. Like, they're on forests, and she can't double them, and I don't want to run... Neither can Heath. I don't want to run anybody all the way down there. There's just no point, so... Heath... I guess is just gonna hang out. Maybe we'll put him, like, over here and get ready to, like... help shuttle the lords across the mountain or something, if that's valuable. I think, yeah, this guy drops a tome, so I would ideally like to lure him out eventually. I haven't really talked about the boss, Vida, so she has her crazy spear that gives her, like, huge stat bonuses. And so you don't really want to take her on, especially because she's recruitable later anyway. So, you know... But this guy can be baited out from over here, so we'll do that at some point. Meanwhile, there's, like I mentioned, there's going to be a lot of reinforcements over here, but my general plan is to just let Pen, like, deal with all of them. And we can get started on that, or continue with that. Sticking Louise right here so that these guys can't reach her. And we need to make sure the lords aren't reachable either. So Lyn, move out here. Wouldn't actually mind if that guy died to Hector, or, well, he probably won't die, but whatever. Yeah, that's fine. Give Hector something to do. Sad. Okay, here comes that guy. Whoa, he did crit him, but he didn't kill him, and that means we can get our Night Crest. I like the crit. Ow. I think they wouldn't have been able to kill Kanas there, even if the other guy had hit, but I could be wrong about that. It was something I checked in one of my test runs, and then I don't remember. Or I don't know if maybe they have different stats now, though. I probably should have checked that. Let's see. Yeah, the one guy has more attack. Okay, but yeah, it doesn't matter. So meanwhile, there's some wyverns that are going to spawn up there for a little while. I'd like to get Hawkeye moving towards that. So to facilitate that, I think we're going to... bring Wrath over, take one of them out. Actually, we've got Isadora here. How does she do against the, this guy? Oh, we can Silver Sword him. Or not. Okay, well, how about... do that. Dance for Kanas. that. Cool. Go ahead and heal him up. Start bringing Hawkeye up this way. So this, oh, he gets all the way there. Okay. This fort here is one space out of Vida's range. The other fort is in her range. Just FYI. Alright, I think it's going to take Fiora another turn. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, to go in there without being at risk of getting shot down, which ordinarily wouldn't be... I mean, they can't one-shot her, except this guy does have some crit, so... Alright, meanwhile... Gold, please steal the Night Crest. And undoubtedly, Wallace can finish this guy off. Should we kill this guy or this guy? Let's kill... I did not actually bring a strong enough weapon for that, so I guess let's kill the brigand. Got to give Marcus a silver weapon, I guess. Okay. I mean, it really doesn't matter, but... Let's see, there's no wyverns in range, so we could let Louise take a couple kills here. Like, this guy's certainly in kill range. There's no harm in giving her some kills. Just don't want her to get attacked by somebody she can't retaliate against. But this guy here, she can retaliate against. So, you know, works out. Meanwhile, I guess we'll just have Heath pick up this kill. And march the lords around. I don't think there's anybody even in range of that right now. Yeah, there's not. So that's fine. We don't really need to move them, to be honest, but... I mean, I'm probably going to end up saying this like 5 more times, but yeah, there's not a whole lot that I do in this chapter that really makes much of a difference either way. Okay, so let's, maybe we can... set up a kill for Legault. I mean, I don't know why I would care about such a thing. Actually, maybe I'll just... Oh, we can't reach that guy. But maybe I'll let him fight the brigand and heal. Assuming Wallace hits here, which he does. Okay. Did brigand reach them? Nope. Alright, and... yeah, so we want to put Fiora right there. Alright, these guys are gonna come crash into Hawkeye. Need to get Priscilla out of the way. Oh, we can heal Wrath? Okay, I'll do that with Canas. And I'll Dance Roar too, why not? Maybe we'll rescue Ninian forward as well. Why not? Gotta count this off though. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So we want to drop her like Okay, I guess we're just stopping right where we are. Yeah, so... Oh, I counted 8. I don't know why I counted 8. Oh, wait. Well, I counted correctly from that guy, I guess. Whatever. Oh, it's because Hawkeye was blocking him, of course. Okay. Dum-dum-dum. Oh, right, over here. Yeah, these guys... can reach Louise. So we're gonna back her off to here. Back Pent off to here. He's gonna just rip through these tomes, but that's okay. Alright, Hawkeye, you're good where you are. Heath, back off a bit. Okay then. Oh yeah, I forgot about that. Not that it matters. Don't know what I would do with the halberd in this chapter. I mean, maybe it'll matter down the line. Hawkeye smash! I was gonna say, Hawkeye generally doesn't double these wyverns at this point. They've gotten just fast enough. Depends on what their weapon is, of course, but... the Iron Lance ones, he doesn't. Pent does not have such issues. Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and get the hammer and staff. Nope. And... let's kill this guy with Wrath. Why not? Alright, so... we wanna dance... for Wrath. And then we want to rescue Ninian. Drop her off, one space back. Back Wrath off to here. You three go over here so I don't have to get confused about who's who in that mess of units. And this will advance Louise back to here. What else have we got here? Alright, this guy... I mean, sure. Like, I'll go try to get another kill. Alright, I guess that's gonna be for Marcus then. We look to be good to go. I think there are wyverns that come from the upper right every single turn. Not 100% confident about that, but... ideally, I would get Pent into range where all of these people can attack him so that they all die on enemy phase. Or at least all, maybe all like but one. I do have to get him out of the forest. That's probably fine. Yeah. Let's try it. Maybe I will get to go up to the shop. Meanwhile, this seems like it could be a good turn to bait out this guy. What's his attack? 20. 3 crit. Let's, we can just bait him with Wrath, I guess. I don't think I didn't bring the barrier staff for some reason, so... Actually, you got more res. You do it. Just to double check. I can't get there. Yeah. Alright. Dance for XP, I guess. And... we'll leave Marcus down here. He can help out with the wyverns that eventually show up. Maybe we should even send, like, Isadora down there or something, or Wrath, I don't know. There's not that many that... Is there even another wave that comes from here? I don't remember. I think I am gonna send Wrath down here, actually. We'll put the flyers in the middle. They can kind of help move stuff around if we end up wanting that. Yeah, I think we're good. That's real good. Real good. Alright, we can probably now get Louise to the other side of these guys. Kinda like right here. And we'll bring Pent up here. And we're gonna go shopping. It's gonna be exciting. I guess, I don't know, we'll give the kill to Hawkeye. Why not? And Canas, you can... I don't know. Did anything show up down here yet? No. Legault is going to continue over here so that eventually he gets healed by Canas. Whoop. Yeah, we're gonna use Hector. That's what how we're gonna do this. Oops. Whoop-pow. Not that this is gonna get Canas to D or anything. I don't think he's particularly close. It's like halfway. And then, because Pent is injured and I don't have anything better to do with him, I'm gonna rescue Canas. Make sure they're not even close, yeah. Do that. Okay. Yeah, very interesting map. He might fail to kill one of the wyverns now because he was down to like 4 uses on that tome. Yep. That's okay. Louise can get him. Or Pen can get him. Whatever, it doesn't matter. I think even more wyverns showed up. Yeah. Well... let's see. We could actually... if she could kill this guy with a longbow, then she does get retaliated on, but we could either back off for a turn and try to set up a heal next turn, or we could rescue drop Louise with our flyers. Maybe. I don't actually know where I would drop her though. Yeah, okay, forget it. We'll just have Pent go there. Louise go here. And then, anyone show up here? Oh, here they are. Okay, yeah. Oh, they got one of them has a javelin. Rude. The front one. Yeah, we can put Wrath in a mountain. That's fun. Yeah, nothing doing over here. So... I guess what we'll do is... dance for Priscilla and carry Ninian over towards Fence. What's the extent of their movement? Double check that I didn't get this wrong. It's that middle tree square, yep. Okay, so then... nothing doing, nothing doing. Yep. Oh no, the two of them can't get to Vent. Sad. Done goofed, I guess. Oh look, S-rank tomes already. Okie dokie. We only got 2 more this turn, which means we can bring Louise up here, or that's not actually a kill. Wah. I guess what we could do. Pent back here. And... Wait, why did I think that was a good idea? Oh, I know what I can do. Yeah, okay. Get you as far as possible, so we only want to drop back one space. Am I doing this correctly? He has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Dances for him here. Over here, which means we want you here. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. Hopefully we can do some shopping next turn without putting Louise in danger. Not that it really matters. But, you know, it's something to keep me engaged on this map. Meanwhile, it's not like Wallace really needs to be on the fort, particularly. So let's do that. And that's annoying. I guess, I don't know, I guess that's not even actually that bad. Well, the javelin guy can still hit him, can he? Oh, well, whatever. Run Isadora over here? Sure, why not? Power damage output. Two more. Tank. Okay, so now we can actually do a thing. I'm actually gonna trade so we move to here with Louise. She does have a white gem, so I'm gonna grab that. Dance for her. Should do it like this, I guess. Oh. Alright, there we go. How many enemies are on the map at this point? Oh, I guess there's the two over here and then Vida's group as well. Okay. Yeah. Just keep shoving everyone in here for no particular reason. Alrighty, and now it's the last turn. We don't get any more reinforcements, so I didn't really need to do the trade after all. I'd forgotten that that was how that worked. Anyway, so we're going to sell this here white gem, and then we're gonna buy a men's staff. Maybe 2 men's staves. I would like to buy actually some Fires and Thunders, but I don't have that option, which is actually a little annoying. I don't think I want to bother to spend money in an Elfire, so I won't bother to do that. And then... so we do have enough javelins and hand axes at this point. I think I'd like to get some killer weapons, I guess. I mean, you know, they're pretty good, so I tend not to use them because I don't want to, like, rely on crits, but I mean, if you got the choice between killer and steel, killer is just better, so let's get a killer lance or 2, killer axe or 2, and maybe 1 killing edge. I don't think we need another killer bow. And what else are we doing? Killing these guys for the hell of it. I guess we're actually probably not going to kill both of them unless we use Flare Bow or Silver Bow. So maybe not even then, because Marcus is a bit short on damage. Well, doesn't really matter. Oh, we didn't kill the guy with the javelin. Oh no, now you can attack Merlina, so we can't have that. I don't know, I guess I could get a killer bow. I probably don't need it, but maybe I'll just sell all my steel weapons after this. Okay, and I'm gonna dance for someone, because that matters. I don't think there's anything else I need to do, other than regret my inability to buy fire tomes. I suppose I could have traded him an iron sword, but I didn't. Anyway, so yeah, there's chapter 24 in 11 turns, which is exactly how long it's always going to take. Yeah, not a whole lot of interesting things going on in this chapter. Hopefully the next one will be more exciting. Either way, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time, chapter 25.